ever since this movie came out starring Will Smith, Bad Boys Ride or Die, this movie was quite a big success at the box office. When I say big success, it isn't like a huge hit or anything like that, but this movie was managed to open a good number at the opening weekend, and the second weekend hold is quite good for this movie. Is that means Will Smith is back in Hollywood? Maybe looks like he is, but at this point, who knows? I feel like personally, Bad Boys movie were always going to be success at the box office because this movie is like 20 years old. This franchise, a lot of people really love this Bad Boys movie. I personally do too. I have not seen this movie, but what I hear, this movie is really fun and entertaining. And one person said that in this movie, Will Smith repeatedly he gets slapped in his face, and I was like, huh. Nobody told me that. After hearing that, I'm like, that is really funny. But looks like Will Smith, he is back in the headline. Look like he is in talk to star with this movie from Sony Studio. Of course, Bad Boys for Life. It is from Sony Studio, so it makes sense that he is teaming up with Sony Studio one more time to work on this movie. Like, this is a futuristic movie. It takes place in the future, and it is a sci-fi movie. It is going to be based on this novel. Very interesting concept, especially if you think about Will Smith. He starred in so many sci-fi movie. I think it is a good idea for him if he wants to come back with this sci-fi movie. That being said, I don't know if it will be hit or flop. Time will tell. It, I guess, it's always depend on how the movie is, honestly. That being said, Will Smith, he is in talk to star in this movie. Of course, following the success of Bad Boys Ride or Die, he's teaming up with Sony Picture, and this movie, it is going to be like a thriller. Is called Resistor, and based on Daniel Sarai's 2014 novel Influx. And looks like this movie, the plot for this movie is under wrap, but Influx takes place in dystopian society in which government uses shady tactic to prevent technological advancement. Oh wow, that is interesting. Of course, Will Smith's latest movie, which is Bad Boys for Life, has collected 113 million, counting at the domestic market. Worldwide, it is sitting to 15 million, and the franchise recently crossed 1 billion mark at the global office. As I was saying, it isn't huge hit by any mean, but honestly, it is doing good. Like, it hasn't dropped huge at the box office. I feel like this movie will easily cross 300 something. But unfortunately, I think this movie cost 100 something to make. So at this point, it is very interesting that Smith, he is trying to get back to his Hollywood movie making. At the end of the day, I think personally he should make this kind of sci-fi movie. Although it sounds like he has starred in this kind of movie already, didn't he? Yeah, sounds like one of his movie. Which I never missed any of his movie before, but now I feel hesitate to see his movie. I suppose I need some time to move on. I feel like personally some people are supporting his movie, like a large number of people. That is quite, honestly, I was surprised. Because his movie Emancipation didn't do that good on Apple TV. But however, Bad Boys for Life, this movie did so good. So I might be wrong. People might be ready to welcome him, honestly. And of course, before this movie came out, we heard this news. It was really difficult for him to Will Smith getting project. Like, studio did not want it to work with him. But after this movie's success, looks like he's working with Sony Studio, I suppose. That's a good step, honestly. But how Warner Brother feel about him working with their project? Because the Richard movie, it was from Warner Brothers, and after that slap, I don't think anybody saw that movie, honestly. Or I might be wrong. And that's my thought on this. Let me know in the comment, what do you think about this? If you enjoyed this video, don't watch other videos on other topics. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. Until I see you next time, please take care.